Welcome back to the green screen. Today we're actually live at the MBM show in the PDX.
Northwest.
He's from Texas.
Pacific Northwest.
So we're talking about, the reason why we want to do it here is because we're talking about customers and your brand promise. I said band promise. Too much music on the face today. And the face is the head. So we're talking about customer service and your brand promise. One of the things that was always important to me and Ryonet growing up, thanks Charlie, is good customer service. No one wants to get crappy customer service.
In fact, like the phrase customer service, the second word is service, and the word service comes from serve. So that means that we're actually supposed to be serving our customers.
Serve us.
Yeah, not serve us.
Serve is.
Serve is, not serve us.
and it's one of our values. So I mean, but what are the things, like I would say probably one of the number one complaints I hear from people that it's not people that about them, but people getting into the screen printing business is like everyone complains about crappy service in the screen printing industry. Wouldn't you say you get that a lot?
Yeah, I think that, you know, there's something really valuable I could say here, and it's just not coming to my mind. So my company, one of our core values is delivering the right product at the right time, which means we're giving the customer. One of our core values is delivering the right product at the right time, which means we are giving our customer exactly what they want and when they need it. Our hope is to always deliver more than what they expect, earlier than they need it, so that they're excited about getting it. They're excited about having something a little extra than what they're expecting.
Yeah, one of the things that where's Brandon at? Is he around here somewhere?
Back.
Oh, maybe we'll ask him something later. He always says like under promise and over deliver. So, you know, the way we estimate our ship times, for instance, we can get it to most people in one day, but we say 2 to 3 days, so that when they get into one day, it's actually a surprise. Hey, I got it. You know, versus like, oh dang it, it took 3 days. He said 2 to 3 days, and they're disappointed. So always under promise and over deliver is a great theory to go off of when you're trying to meet a customer's expectation.
Our industry is so competitive. In my area, Dallas-Fort Worth, we live on the outskirts of Fort Worth a little bit.
Brett's on it today.
We live on the outskirts. It's great. We live on the outskirts. Shit, I said it again. We live on the outskirts of Fort Worth, and even where we are, which is a little bit out of the way, there's 3 screen printing shops in our facility. It's very important for us to outperform our competitors, because if we do a worse job than our competitors, what keeps them from going to our competitors instead of us? So offering an excellent level of customer service and developing a great relationship with our clients so that they're happy with what we provide is extremely important for us to stay on top.
All right, speaking of great customer service, Ashley happens to be here at the show. Ashley, come on over here. So Ashley has been with Ryonet since 2009 and ran our customer service department. Now runs All Made. And Ashley, what's one of the mantras that you have for great customer service?
So with customer service, I feel like no humans are perfect, no companies are perfect. The way that we try to set ourselves, Ryonet is definitely not perfect, but the way that we try to set ourselves apart, if we make mistakes, we want to make our customers happy. We try extremely hard to have incredible customer service.
I think most people would they're apt to protect, right? They want to save the company money, or they want to not give as much. And we've probably gone through this so many times. What's the theory of Ryonet?
We treat our customers, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for our customers. I feel like we treat our customers like our team or part of our family to keep them as happy as possible.
And that typically we never overspend on customer service. You know?
Never, no. I don't think you can ever overspend on keeping your customers happy.
Plus, what would you say our success rate on fixing a problem would be? We can't fix every problem, but how often can we find some type of solution?
We try to all the time. I think our customers would probably be the only ones that can determine that. But I would say we try 100% of the time. We succeed 95% of the time.
95, 98 probably. I mean, typically you can find some type of solution to make them happy.
We try. We do our very best.
All right.
We get creative.
And now you're onto the All Made team and doing the same thing. So excited to see how that grows.
Yeah, very excited for All Made.
So one of the things that we tell when we do that is like, I don't think we've ever spent too much money servicing a customer. That there's like no amount of money that we've spent fixing a mistake that has not been worth it. And you can never over-service.
Negativity travels fast. Human beings love being negative. They love to talk poorly about other people. For some reason, that's just human nature. And so if you deliver a bad product and a customer gets upset about it, you have to figure out the best way to fix the situation so that they don't go on message boards and on Yelp or Google or wherever and give you a really bad review, because those bad reviews are extremely damaging to your company. What you want is for them to say, hey, you know, they screwed up, but they fixed it, and I'm so excited to be working with them still because they do such a great job of making sure that everything goes right. It's really important to have a high level of integrity in your business.
Yeah, one of the things that you said to me once that always stuck is hug your haters. And it's so interesting because right when you said that, we were getting in kind of a fight with somebody on Facebook. In fact, I think you were arguing with them. And you're like, dude, what is up with this guy, you know? And I was like, opportunity, you know? So can't remember the situation, but I reached out to him and I've kept in contact with him since, and recently just got him some All Made shirts, and he posted like all this awesome stuff about All Made, telling all these people in his network, you know, go check it out. And I showed Brett yesterday. I was like, dude, you told me, hug your haters. Check out this.
Yeah, so customer service happens before the sale and after the sale. Before the sale, you're trying to pull them in, bring them into your family, try to figure out what their needs are so that you can take care of their needs. After the sale, it's making sure everything went okay. If things didn't go okay, how can you fix those problems, and how can you fix them fast?
Yeah, the other thing too is ask your customers after, like, there's a bunch of tools out there that can hook into your invoicing system, or you can do it manually. Just survey them. How do we do? What do you think? In fact, we use a product called Trustpilot that hooks into our e-commerce store, and it sends out after every order. And we really manage those reviews because we have a great rating, and it helps our Google ranking go up when we get good reviews. And when we get bad reviews, we're on it right away. And everyone, I mean, I'm even on it because there's no customer that doesn't deserve service. And as a growing company, we do make mistakes. So we explain those mistakes. We do everything in our power there to fix it. And I would say probably 90% of the time, there is something that can be done to fix it.
There's nothing more valuable. There is nothing more valuable than a happy customer. Happy customers create raving fans. There are places, Chick-fil-A is a great example of a company that has raving fans. Moms always take their kids to Chick-fil-A in the middle of the day. It's always packed, it's always busy, and it's because the company over-delivers on their promise. They deliver good food, which is what you paid for, but they come around asking if you want a refill. They give you a little bit extra. They make you feel good, you know? So whenever someone posts on Facebook saying, hey, I need to get t-shirts made, it prompts your best customers to say, hey, we know a great place to get t-shirts made. And they don't have to go through that extra effort.
Brian, Ryonet.
What's up?
Come in here, come right here. So we're talking about customer service. And the reason why I brought you in is because you're probably one of the best examples that I know of it.
Oh, man.
One of the things you've probably heard, I don't know, tell me how many times you've heard Brandon say this or like be this is, like follow up and follow through. Mm-hmm. What does that mean to you? How do you go the extra mile, always follow up, follow through with customers?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like customers are busy, right? They have a lot of things that they're doing. They're business owners, a lot of irons in the fire, a lot of things that can go wrong each and every day. And so the fact that they're, reaching out to you for help and assistance, that's something that you actually need to be like on top of. And it's not just like a one-time thing. Keeping up with them, providing additional information, insight, helping them make business decisions, and just taking a little bit of the pressure off of them from their day-to-day.
One of the tools that I use for follow through is like the delayed email send, and most Outlook functionalities have it. Mac just added it again, which is awesome. So you can actually delay an email, so you can send an email in the future to automatically follow up. But you do a great job of that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Brian. So any final thoughts on customer service, Brett?
Love your customer. They're the only reason you exist.
Very true.